Our second lecture from 6th chapter, that is biomolecules of class 11th. I am Savita More from Arts, Commerce and Science College, Nasik Road. We are going to study lipids, classification of lipids, that is simple lipids, compound lipids, sterols, then proteins, structure of proteins. Now see lipids. These are groups of substances with greasy consistency with long hydrocarbon chain containing carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. In lipids, hydrogen to oxygen ratio is greater than 2 is to 1. In carbohydrates, it is always 2 is to 1. But here in lipids, it is greater. Lipid is broader term used for fatty acid and their derivatives. They are soluble in organic solvents. Let's understand what fatty acids are. What fatty acids are? Fatty acids are organic acids which are composed of hydrocarbon chain ending in carboxyl group, that is COOH group. It is called as carboxyl group. They can be saturated fatty acid with no double bond between carbon atoms of hydrocarbon chain. Palmitic stearic acid found in all animal and plant fats are example of saturated fatty acid. So what are saturated fatty acid? Saturated fatty acid do not show double bond between carbon atoms. Palmitic and stearic acid found in all animal and plant fat are example. Unsaturated fatty acids are with one or more double bond between carbon atoms of hydrocarbon chain. Example is oleic acid found in nearly all fats and linoleic acid found in many seed oils. You know seed oils like neem seed, sunflower, sap seed. These are the different seed oil plants. In this seed oil plant, linoleic acid is found. These fatty acids are basic molecules which form different kinds of lipids. Lipids may be classified as simple lipid, compound lipid and derived lipids. Simple lipids. These are esters of fatty acids with various alcohols. Simple lipids, these are the esters of fatty acid with various alcohols, fats and waxes. Examples are fats and waxes. Fats are esters of fatty acid with glycerol. Remember, fats are esters of fatty acid in which glycerol is added. Triglycerides are 3 molecules of fatty acid and 1 molecule of glycerol. 3 molecules of fatty acid and 1 molecule of glycerol forms triglycerides. Generally, unsaturated fatty acids are liquid at room temperature and are called oils, while unsaturated fatty acids are hydrogenated to produce fat. Example, vanaspati ghee. Fats are a nutritional source. See the functions. Fats are a nutritional source with high calorific value. Fats acts as reserve food material. In plants, it is stored in seeds to nourish embryo during germination. So you know in seed embryo is present. This embryo should get nourishment and this nourishment is obtained from this fat which is stored in seed. In animal, fat is stored in adipocyte. Adipocyte, these are the fat cells which are present below the skin of adipose tissue. Fats deposited in subcutaneous tissue. Subcutaneous tissue means the tissues which are present below the skin. So adipocyte, they are stored in or they are found in adipose tissue. Fat, adipocyte means cyte means you know cell. So they are found in adipose tissue and they are also found in subcutaneous tissue which acts as insulator and minimize loss of body heat. Fats deposited around the internal organs. acts as cushion to absorb mechanical shocks. So different internal organs are there like kidney, heart, brain. So all these are important organ. Surrounding to this or around this organ, deposition of fat is present. Why deposition of fat is present? Because they absorb mechanical shock and they provide cushioning effect so that organ will not get damaged. They provides cushioning effect. Wax is another example of simple lipid. They are esters of long chain fatty acid with long chain alcohol. They are most abundant in blood, gonads and sebaceous glands of skin. You know, sweat glands are also present. Sebaceous glands are also present in skin. So this sebaceous gland contains wax. Waxes are not readily hydrolyzed as fats. They are solid at ordinary temperature. Waxes form water insoluble coating on hair and skin in animals. Waxes form an outer coating on stem and leaves and fruits. They helps to protect animal skin. They help to protect certain types of leaves, fruits, etc. from in. Now see compound lipids. Compound lipids are esters of fatty acid containing other group like phosphate. They are called phospholipid. When sugar is present, they are called glycolipids. They contain a molecule of glycerol, two molecules of fatty acid and a phosphate group or simple sugar. Some phospholipids such as lecithin also have nitrogenous compound attached to phosphate group. Phospholipids have both hydrophilic polar groups. Hydrophilic means which are attracted toward water. Phosphate and nitrogenous group. And hydrophobic, that is non-polar. Hydrophilic is polar group while hydrophobic is non-polar group. Hydrocarbon chains of fatty acid. Phospholipids contribute in the formation of cell membrane. So, see the function of phospholipid. Phospholipid means when phosphate is attached to this lipid, it forms phospholipid and it forms cell membrane. Glycolipid, when glycogen or sugar, glucose or sugar is attached, it is called glycolipid. Contain glycerol, fatty acid, simple sugar such as galactose and nitrogenous bases. They are also called cerebrosides. Large amounts of them have been found in brain white matter and myelin sheath. So these cerebrosides are type of glycolipids. As these glycolipids contain glycerol, fatty acid, simple sugar such as galactose and nitrogenous base, they are also called as cerebrosides and they are found in brain white matter and myelin sheath. So this myelin sheath is present on myelinated neurons. So you know two types of neurons are present, non-myelinated and myelinated or non-medulated and medulated. On this axon, when myelin sheath is present, they are called as medulated neurons. Sterols, they are derived lipids. They are composed of fused hydrocarbon rings, steroid nucleus, and long hydrocarbon side chain. One of the most common sterol is cholesterol. It is widely distributed in all cells of animal body, but particularly in nervous tissue. Cholesterol exists either free or as cholesterol esters. Adrenocorticoids or sex hormones like progesterone, testosterone and vitamin D are synthesized from cholesterol. So what are synthesized from cholesterol? Adrenocorticoids. Adrenocorticoids, they are released from adrenal gland, cortex of adrenal gland. Sex hormones like progesterone and testosterone. Progesterone is released during the time of pregnancy from ovary, while testosterone, it is released from testis. and vitamin D. They are synthesized from cholesterol. Cholesterol is not found in plants. It is found only in animals. In plants, sterols exist chiefly as phytosterol. Yam plant, that is Dioscorea, produces a steroid compound called diosgenin. It is used in the manufacture of anti-fertility pills, that is birth control pills. So you have to remember this. Dioscorea produces diosgenin, which is used as anti-fertility pill or birth control pill. Here you see structure of bilipid layer in which polar head, which is hydrophilic, then tail is present towards the center. It is non-polar tail and it is also called as lipid bilayer structure. Lipid bilayer in aqueous medium. So this structure is shown in your textbook. Now see proteins. The term protein, Greek word, that is proteus, meaning first or primary importance, was suggested by Berzelius in 1830. Mulder adopted the term protein to refer the complex organic nitrogenous substances found in the cell of all animals and plants. Now see the characteristics. Proteins are large molecules containing amino acid unit ranging from 100 to 3000 amino acids are there. Proteins have high molecular weight. In proteins, amino acids are linked together by peptide bond. So by which bond amino acids are linked? By peptide bond. We join the carboxyl group of one amino acid residue to the amino group of another residue. So how they join, or which bond is there? Peptide bond is there. They join carboxyl group of one amino acid residue to the amino group of another residue. A protein molecule consists of one or more polypeptide chains. So what is a protein molecule? A protein molecule, it contains one or more polypeptide chain. And what is a polypeptide chain? When one molecule links to the another amino acid molecule, when one amino acid molecule links to the another amino acid molecule by peptide bond, it forms a polypeptide chain. The linear sequence of amino acid in polypeptide chain of a protein forms its primary structure. Functional proteins have three-dimensional conformation. Some proteins such as keratin of hair consist of polypeptide chain arranged like spiral helix. So, some proteins like keratin is present in hair. It consists of polypeptide chain arranged like spiral helix. Such spirals are in some cases right-handed, called alpha helix, and left-handed, called beta helix. Right-handed is called alpha helix and left-handed is called beta helix. The spiral configuration is held together by hydrogen bonds. Due to formation of hydrogen bonds, peptide chains assume a secondary structure. In some proteins, two or more peptide chains are linked together by intermolecular hydrogen bonds. So remember, in some proteins, two or more peptide chain. How one peptide chain is formed? By connecting one amino acid to another amino acid by peptide bond. When two or more peptide chains are linked together by intermolecular hydrogen bonds, such structure is called pleated sheet. Pleated sheet structure is found in protein of silk fiber. So remember this, pleated sheet structure of protein is found in silk fiber. In large proteins such as myoglobin, Myoglobin, it is found in muscles. Myo means muscles. Globin means it is a type of protein. And enzymes, peptide chains are much looped, twisted and folded back on themselves due to the formation of disulfide bonds. Such loops and bends give protein a tertiary structure. Whereas in hemoglobin, protein subunits are held together to form a quaternary structure. So here in this image you see primary structure. In this primary structure, single amino acid connects to another amino acid forming a polypeptide chain. So different amino acid links to each other by a peptide bond. Carboxyl group of one amino acid residue to amino group of another amino acid residue forms a single polypeptide chain. Then secondary structure is also seen here. In this secondary structure, many polypeptide chains are interlinked to each other by intermolecular hydrogen bond. Example is silk fiber. Here pleated sheet is found. Then tertiary protein is also seen. Tertiary structure of protein is seen and it is found in myoglobin, while quaternary protein is also seen in this image. Example of quaternary protein is myoglobin. Myoglobin, it is protein found in our muscles and enzymes. Now see classification of proteins. Proteins are mainly classified into simple proteins, conjugated proteins and derived proteins. First see simple proteins. Simple proteins are classified into globular proteins and scleroproteins. Simple proteins on hydrolysis yield only amino acids. These are soluble in one or more solvents. Simple proteins may be soluble in water. There are different types of simple proteins like albumins. Albumins, it is found in blood. Globulins, globulin is also found in blood. Albumin, globulin, these are the different types of protein found in blood. Then glutenin. Glutenin are class of prolamine found in endosperm of certain seeds like wheat, barley and rye. Histones. Histone proteins, they are found in nucleic acid. Histone, these are the types of protein, nucleoproteins, which are soluble in water. Albumin, it is soluble protein. Soluble in water but get coagulated on heating. Albumins are distributed in egg albumin, serum albumin and legumulin of pulses and albumins. So albumin, it is found in egg albumin, serum albumin found in blood and legumulin. Legumulin is found in legume means pulses, pods or legumes. Pod is also called as legume and these leguminous plants are pulses. So on the basis of this you have to remember legumulin of pulses. All these are albumins. Then scleroproteins. These scleroproteins are collagen. Collagen, it is found in connective tissue which provides tensile strength. Elastin, it is also found in connective tissue which provides elasticity. Keratin is found in hair. So all these are called as scleroproteins. Then conjugated proteins. Conjugated proteins, these are simple proteins, amino acid with some non-protein part called as prosthetic group. So you have to remember Simple proteins show only presence of amino acids or their derivatives, while conjugated proteins, these are simple proteins with non-protein part called as prosthetic group. For example, lipoproteins, proteins plus lipids. Then glycoproteins, proteins plus carbohydrates. Nucleoprotein, protein plus nucleic acid. Chromoprotein, protein plus pigments. So like this, different types of conjugated proteins are present. Then derived proteins. They are classified into two types, primary proteins and secondary proteins. Primary proteins are coagulated proteins, proteins and metaproteins, while secondary proteins are proteoses, peptones and polypeptides. So derived proteins are not found in nature as such. These proteins are derived from native protein molecule on hydrolysis like metaprotein, peptones or derived proteins.